So, as I said, I'm Dr. Shernay, coming on to speak a little bit about something I've been talking to clients about, some of my personal friends, breaking free and moving on. And you can apply this to various scenarios. In this case, I am discussing breaking free from relationships because sometimes things just end. We don't always know why, we don't know the reasons, but things just happen, okay? And it may not be your plan, or maybe it was, but breakups can be very challenging. And getting over a breakup can be extremely challenging. But there are some clear defined steps that you can follow to make that transition easier. Okay, so I did make notes because I like to be able to refer to notes, make sure that I don't leave anything out. And so I do have 10 steps that you can use to break free and move on from relationships, friendships, whatever. Okay, the first step is to allow yourself to grieve. Acknowledge your emotions. So at any breakup, it's normal to feel sad, angry, confused. Allow yourself to feel these feelings, okay? You really have to go through and feel the feelings. You can't just stuff it somewhere and hide it. Cry, scream, yell, cuss, whatever it is that you feel that you need to do. Release those emotions. It can be very therapeutic, okay? To just take those feelings, feel it, let it out. Don't allow people to tell you how you should grieve. You're in a loss, okay? You've lost a relationship. In a way, it is like a death, okay? It's the death of whatever this relationship was. So you do need to allow yourself the time and the space to grieve, and don't let other people tell you how to do that. Only you know the best way for you to grieve your relationship loss, okay? Number 2, cut contact. Now, I know this is very, very hard, okay? I'm also one of those people that, I do like to know why. I do have unanswered questions. Why would you disappear? Why leave me hanging? Why are you, why did you change up? Why? We want to know all the whys, right? And you can attempt to get some clarity, but a lot of times people are very cowardly. Okay, they're going to act in ways that are going to be beneficial for them, not necessarily for you. So you're going to have to let go of wanting to know why. Because honestly, is there going to be an answer that they're going to give you that's really going to be satisfactory to you? Probably not. And they're probably going to come up with some bull that's going to piss you off. So in some ways, it's just best to cut contact. Avoid communication with this person. Give yourself space to heal by minimizing or completely stopping contact with your ex, okay? And remove reminders. Unfollow them on social media. Delete old messages. Put away old gifts and photos. Throw it away. Whatever you have, burn it, whatever you have to do, get rid of things that remind you of them. Because what you don't want is to invite yourself to come back into this space. You don't want to keep rehashing the past. Because if you keep rehashing the past, you're not going to be able to move forward into your future. And it's going to stop you from getting to what is for you. Okay? So, number 1, allow yourself to grieve. Number 2, cut contact with your ex. Number 3, seek support. Talk to friends and family. Share your feelings with trusted people who can offer support. The key word is trusted. Only share this information, your feelings, your thoughts, all of this that's going on. Only share that with people that are going to offer you support. Very, very important to only talk to people that offer you support, that's going to have your back in this. Okay. You don't want to have to worry about your business getting this place, that place. Just have your select few trusted people that you can talk to. Consider therapy. Okay, having it's great to have a professional. They can provide guidance to you and help you process your emotions. And this is also giving you the opportunity to have an impartial third party, someone who doesn't know you or your ex in that really deep capacity. So they can probably put a perspective on things that you didn't consider before. Okay, number 4, focus on self care. Exercise. Physical activity can boost your mood and improve your mental health. Lots and lots of benefits to exercising. You're getting your heart rate up, you're sweating, you're focusing on this activity. So it's getting your mind off of some of the other things that are going on, as well as raising your endorphins and all the happy hormones. And at these times, you need that, okay? Eat well. Maintaining a balanced diet to help keep your energy levels up. And even though you may either be tempted to do one of two things, usually when you're going through emotional trauma such as this, people go one or two ways. They either don't want to eat, or they overindulge in foods that may not be the best choice for them. Resist the temptation to do either one, okay? Maintaining a healthy diet will help both your physical and your mental health because it's going to provide your body with the nutrients that will promote regulation of your moods, your thoughts, and your feelings. Okay. And again, there's a whole science to that. We won't get into it here because that will make this video incredibly long, but try to maintain as healthy of a diet as possible. You're definitely going to need all the various nutrients to kind of help stabilize your moods. Okay. You don't want to add a bunch of extra stuff when you're already feeling down. Your goal is to try to get your mood up, to elevate yourself, to lift yourself. Okay. So you're going to want to exercise. You're going to want to eat well. You're also going to want to sleep. Okay. Ensure you're getting enough rest to help your body and your mind recover. Now, this is probably going to be a little bit more difficult because you have all these things on your mind. You're heartbroken, you're sad, you're angry, you're upset, mad, all of those emotions, right? So it's going to be important at this stage to engage in proper sleep hygiene. So create a bedtime routine, whether it's journaling, turning down the lights, listening to music, turning off electronics about an hour before bed, setting a bedtime and a wake time. So getting yourself in this routine will kind of help pull you out of that funk that you're possibly in because this relationship that has ended, okay? Use white noise, listen to sleep meditations, binaural beats, or have a fan going. Use aromatherapy. You can diffuse, there are certain oils that really are good for inducing sleep. I can tell you a few of them: lavender, chamomile, peppermint, clary sage. Those are all sleep inducing scents that can be beneficial for you to diffuse while you're sleeping. Okay. And diffusers are so inexpensive now. You can get them just about anywhere. Oils, I definitely try to stick to like the 100% type oils. So wherever you can find and purchase those will be very, very helpful. Aromatherapy really does make a difference. And indulge in extras where you can. Candlelit baths, massages. During this time, you're really going to want to pamper yourself and love on yourself, okay? This is the time for you to take time for you. You want to heal you. So you're going to want to do as much for yourself as you can during this time. Number 5, engage in activities you enjoy. Revisit old hobbies or learn new ones. These are going to be helpful for you so that you can distract yourself, number 1. And number 2, you can find a sense of joy and happiness. This is a great time to try all those things that you always wanted to try, but you just never got around to. You've been putting off for this reason or that reason. Okay, so what better time than now to pick that up and try it? You might actually like it, love it. I've had people that picked up painting, and I mean, they can make Picasso, give Picasso a run for his money. Okay. Learn a new sport. Try something that you hadn't done before. This is the time. There's no better time than right now to do that. Go socialize. Spend time with friends and engage in social activities to avoid isolation. You don't want to be alone during this time in a way to where it's detrimental. Like, yes, you want some alone time, but you don't want to just constantly just stay in the house and turn into a hermit crab and shut the whole world out. And just, it's going to cause you to sink into a deeper depression than what you may already be going through. So you want to avoid that. So have some social interactions with your friends, with your family that you like to be around. Let me get that clear. Family that you actually want to spend time with, people that you love being around, that love you, that will love on you, that will support you, that'll make you laugh. These are the people that you want to spend time with during this time, okay? If you are in an area and you don't have a lot of friends and family, get on Eventbrite, find events. Get on Meetup, find events. There's a group for everything. Okay, there you can find anything that you are interested in or that you may think you have an interest in. You can find a group of people that are associated with it and get to know people. Just start talking. And you never know who you'll find, link up with just by getting on Eventbrite or Meetup. All right. So the first 5, just to recap. Number 1, allow yourself to grieve. Number 2, cut contact with your ex. Number 3, seek support. Number 4, focus on self-care. Number 5, engage in activities that you enjoy. Number 6, reflect on the relationship. So take some time to review beginning to end of your relationship. Identify lessons that you've learned. What can you learn from this relationship to help you grow? What did you enjoy about your time together? What didn't you enjoy about your time? What were things that you ignored? Were there any red flags that you, in hindsight, things that should have been red flags that were not, or that you overlooked? Think about those things. What, if anything, could you have done or would you have done differently? What will you take from this relationship into your next relationship? Or what would you not? These are all very important questions. You may want to sit down and journal these because it can really help you discover a lot about yourself that you didn't think about before. Or you may be in a period of growth where you outgrew that previous relationship. So you're going to want to recap and go back and see what it is that from where you were, where you started to where you are now, and see what the difference is. That way you can know moving forward what you want or what you don't want, because it's equally important. It's important to know what you want, but it's definitely important to know what you don't want. Okay. So journaling this out is a great way to have these reflective questions, journal your answers so you can go back and refer to it. And you can always, add something to it. One thing about self-discovery and self-improvement, there's always something new. It's never done. You just move to the next phase, okay? You also want to avoid dwelling on the past. So recognize what went wrong, but don't get stuck there, okay? Acknowledge it, feel the feelings, and let it go. Constantly rehashing the situation is futile. You can't go back and change anything, and all it's going to do is drive you crazy, okay? You'll be like a hamster running on a wheel. It gives you, or riding a rocking horse. Like, it gives you something to do, but it doesn't get you anywhere. So resist the urge to just constantly rehash. Just take the time, work through it, and let it go. Number 7, set goals for the future. So focus on your personal development and set new goals for yourself. What do you want to accomplish by this time next year? Maybe in 5 years. Channel all that negative energy that you feel from your breakup and turn it into positive energy that you can use to improve on yourself. Use this time to advance your career, pursue additional educational opportunities, maybe some business opportunities that you hadn't considered or that you were thinking about and just kind of playing with. Thank you so much. That you were kind of playing with, but you weren't sure. This is the time to do that. Take the time to explore. This, what do you have to lose, right? You're here. This situation is done. So now you can move on and see what it is that you want for you to create your best self. Number 8, and this is very important, avoid rebound relationships. Give yourself time, okay? Do not try to hop from this person to this person. You need to give yourself the time and the space to get yourself over this situation before starting something new with someone else. Okay, it's always a bad idea to be, going through emotions and hurting and then you start trauma bonding with someone else. And it's just not a good idea. Allow yourself the time to properly heal before jumping into something new. Okay, and then assess your readiness. Once you decide that you're ready, make sure that you're truly ready to date again. Make sure that you're emotionally ready because you're going to be involving someone else, not just yourself, and you have to take their feelings and emotions into account. And also, you don't want to burden them with whatever you went through with this person. You don't want to bring that into your new relationship. It's not healthy, it's not good, and it's not fair to the other person or yourself. Okay? Number 9, practice mindfulness and meditation. Now, mindfulness is fully engaging with the here and the now. Okay, it's being fully present. You're immersing yourself in this moment right now, accepting whatever thoughts, feelings, and body sensations that you're experiencing right now without judgment and without resistance. Okay, that's what mindfulness is. This allows you to consciously decide how to respond to each moment. So, practice some mindfulness exercises. They help you to stay present and manage stress. It helps you cultivate greater self-awareness and understanding. Now, there are some very simple examples, like breathing techniques. Just stop, close your eyes, take a deep breath in, hold it for 3 seconds, slowly exhale it out. Repeat and repeat. And you're focusing on your breathing, so that's clearing your mind. It's slowing down your sympathetic nervous system. You're becoming really in tune with your body. It's the same thing. You can do the same thing with eating. Turn off all distractions. Get rid of your phone, TV, all of that. Focus on what you're eating. Use all your senses. Smell your food. See your food. Taste it. Feel the different sensations, the different textures. All of those things. Okay, that's becoming mindful. When you're going out for a walk, take a mindful walk. Take a look at everything around you. What sounds do you hear? If you're hearing the birds or you're hearing cars, you're hearing the leaves ruffle. You feel the crisp air or the heat, just depending on where you are, what time of year it is. You feel the air. These are all mindful exercises that bring you into the present moment. Driving, turn off the radio. Pay attention to everything around you. What do you see? How do you feel? Just keep thinking and focusing on exactly what it is that you're doing in that moment, okay? Meditation, excellent tool. I use it all the time. I do live meditations. Regular meditations help you gain clarity and find inner peace. There are several guided meditations out there. I will be coming up with my own as well, so stay tuned. But meditation is a very powerful tool. I listen to meditations to go to sleep and let them play. That's part of the white noise that I have, because myself in complete silence and darkness don't do too well. So I do like to listen to meditations as I go to sleep, program my subconscious mind. Again, that'll be a whole nother live because that would make this incredibly long. Just know that your subconscious mind is very powerful. The messaging that you give yourself is very strong, okay? And the most vulnerable moments for you are right before you drift off to sleep and when you're waking up. So those are the best times to start programming your mind, okay? Particularly before you go to sleep and as you drift off to sleep. Meditations, visualizations, excellent tools to use, okay? Number 10, be patient with yourself. Accept the healing process. You got to go through it. It's going to hurt and it sucks. Particularly if this was someone that you would discuss advanced plans with, you maybe discuss building a life together and then they just act up or they disappear. They don't give you any answers. They don't talk to you. Of course it's hurtful. It hurts your feelings, but you have to go through the whole process. You have to grieve. You have to heal. Understand that getting over a breakup takes time. It just does. It is what it is. And the time, it may not make things easier, but it makes things more acceptable for you. Okay? So give yourself grace and celebrate small victories. Recognize and celebrate all the steps because a small step is still a step and it's still a step in the forward direction and you're moving forward in your healing journey. So those are all 10 ways. Now I will give you a bonus, okay? So let's just recap really quickly for those who have just hopped in. Breaking free and moving on from breakups. Number 1, allow yourself to grieve because it is a grieving process. You lost a relationship. Allow yourself to grieve. Cut contact with your ex. Number 2. Number 3, seek support from friends and family members that you trust, maybe an outside professional such as a therapist. Number 4, focus on self-care. That includes exercising, that includes eating well, that includes sleep, that includes pampering and indulging yourself, okay, in healthy ways. Number 5, engage in activities that you enjoy. Revisit old hobbies and things that you like to do, or try new ones that you've always wanted to try and you put off for whatever reason. And go socialize. Get out the house. Get out of the house. Okay? Go out and do things. Number 6, reflect on your relationship. Identify lessons that you've learned, but avoid dwelling on the past. Okay? Set goals for the future. So focus on your own personal development moving forward. Make goals and plans. Take your dreams. Make it happen. Take your dreams, set your SMART goals, and make it happen. Avoid rebound relationships. So wait, allow yourself to heal, be patient with yourself, and really assess whether or not you're ready to move on before moving on and involving someone else. Practice mindfulness and meditation. So live in the present moment and allow yourself to meditate to gain clarity and find inner peace. And be patient with yourself. Number 10, it's a process. You got to go through it. So allow yourself grace and the time to get through it. Now, the bonus, thank God for protecting you. Relationships fall apart and we don't know why, but there is something that you are being protected from. This person may not be who they said they were. He may not be who you thought he was. She may not be who you thought she was. You don't know what major thing you're being saved from, but praise the Lord for saving you from something. Okay, there have been situations in my own personal life that I'd been upset where things didn't quite work out with this person or that one. And then it was revealed to me later and I'm like, thank you, Lord, for saving me from that drama, because that is nothing that I want to get mixed up in. You don't know what this person was capable of doing to you, for you, against you. So just thank the Lord that it fell apart before you got too too much more involved with this person or created certain bonds or ties or things of that nature. I've had people that have called off weddings, engagements, and I mean even down to 2 days before the wedding. And it just helped them avoid a huge mistake, okay? Because marrying that particular person would not have been good for them for one reason or another. And I don't want to, share their stories without their permission, but just know that there is something that you are being divinely protected from. And although you may not be able to see it, thank God for keeping you safe from whatever it is. So those are 10 basic steps plus a bonus in how to break free and move on. Okay, I hope that you all found this helpful. I am moving into July. We're moving into Cancer season as far as accepting clients. If you want to go deeper into your own personal development, if you would like some help, a little bit of hand holding, if you want to come up with a plan to help you get from this spot to the next spot, please feel free to schedule your personal transformation call. The link is in the bio to do that. I'm full for June, but I am accepting clients for Cancer season, my favorite season. I am a Cancer sun, so yay! We're coming into Cancer season, so please book your personal transformation session. We will be starting very, very soon because it's Cancer season. And what better season to get yourself emotionally and mentally ready for your next steps to live your best life. I hope you all have a wonderful, beautiful, beautiful evening, and I will catch you later.